And welcome to the Bound Breaks. So the church in Derby, the historic church Derby, I know, is open. Is there a service? I don't know. Probably not. I think there is a service, but not at this church. At another church in Derby. So I put a copy. Okay, so I didn't know where to leave the minuscule ant, but anyway, I just put it on the. Hang on. Well, here's the visitor's book. So you can see here that, where are we? So turn a few pages. This is sort of interesting. So, okay, so here someone is on the 20th Tristan. I guess it's gonna, Tristan is not exactly an uncommon name, I guess, but I just thought it was interesting that there's someone there, Nikita Groch. I can't understand it's probably in Dutch or French or, so God bless Pope Francis. This is the only one, that's what I mentioned, Pope Francis. But anyway, so I put so here's the kind of the poem, a couple of the stickers. I don't know where to leave it. Should I leave a few stickers or just leave? I'll just leave it here. I'll just leave it there, I think. I mean, you can tell that it's a poem. I don't think anyone's going to throw it out. Is the cabinet open? Oh, actually, no, the cabinet's locked. So we'll just leave it there. I mean, it looked a bit silly to put the sticker on the book itself. I mean, I could stick the poem on the book, but even that looks a bit silly. So we'll just leave it like that. Could light a candle, but sort of music playing can't really, I don't know, perform the minuscule ant. But there was nothing. Yeah, there's nothing open in terms of cafes, like because of Easter. I think 10 o'clock, and then the plan is to then go to this. There's this Adventure Valley, which could be interesting. Oh, now the other thing Baron forgot to mention was at the park in Derby, and there were a couple of sculptures, garden sculptures depicting the Pope, of in particular the hat, and there was another one. So Baron went there yesterday, but didn't take any photos of those particular garden sculptures. But it is on the guidebook, so I'll just get a couple of the guidebook, and then I can document what they actually are. So that becomes, I don't know, somewhat significant, I guess. I mean, that's probably the only time that Baron's seen anything that typically depicts the Pope, and just happened to be yesterday, out of all days. So, and yes, okay, and of course made that video. So on the eve, when was it? Saturday? Not last Saturday, but the Saturday before was the eve of Passover. It was also Shabbat, and of course Baron was in Amsterdam going to the synagogue. Didn't get into the synagogue. I don't know, security issues there, but made a stream and mentioned the word Easter Sunday. In fact, mentioned Sunday, nothing appeared, and then after that mentioned Easter Sunday, and then there was a bird. That is very clear on the video. So have a look at the video on the post. Yes, and then of course, Pope Francis did address the congregation exactly on Easter Sunday. So yes, it was pretty good timing. Okay, I'm not going to head into town. Really got to get something to eat, and then probably head to the park, and then the Botanic Gardens to get the flyer of the park itself, and then head to Adventure Valley. That's the plan for today. Okay, and that was Bound Breaks. Ooh.